My name is Stephen Collins, and this is my 3MT presentation for the Environmental Policy and Management Masters of Science program with a concentration in global environmental management. I would like to focus on a few courses throughout the program that were particularly interesting to me. Starting with EVSP 502 Environmental Economics. I found this course highly relevant as I am currently a lead environmental specialist at an international development bank. The most important lesson learned in this course, in my opinion, revolved around showing the potential economic benefits of environmental protection. The common tool used to demonstrate this is a cost-benefit analysis, which can show the long-term economic gains associated with many environmental measures and how that warrants the smaller upfront expenditures required to implement them. Many government decision makers require this information before releasing that upfront spending. The CBA can also be used to demonstrate the long-term stability of projects and initiatives which implement environmental protections. Another course I found highly relevant was 508, EVSP 508, Environmental Ethics. And I believe the most important learning point from this course was not necessarily establishing and understanding my own personal environmental ethic, but obtaining a greater understanding of other environmental ethics, whether they be those of individuals, groups, or institutions, or even governments. I feel understanding and respecting these different positions is paramount to assessing any environmental decision which may affect others. The knowledge acquired in this class was extremely useful and served as crucial background information for another course, the Environmental Conflict Resolution class. Moving on to that course, EVSP 510, Environmental Conflict Resolution. I believe understanding counterparts' position in any conflict is key to understanding their BATNA and the difference between their BATNA and my BATNA, and establishing a partnership where we can work together to seek a mutually agreeable resolution to whatever the conflict may be. The final paper required the presentation of environmental conflict resolution strategy and an unresolved environmental conflict. And the final paper, as well as the course, focused on a modern approach to environmental management, which is a collaborative approach involving as many potential stakeholders as possible to arrive to a collaborative agreement. Another course, EVSP 558, Watershed Management, was particularly interesting to me as it had four very important concepts which I believe are the right methodology. One, it was an ecosystem approach. It didn't focus, my project was Lake Titicaca. However, it didn't focus just on the lake. It focused on the lake, a draining river, another lake, and well as the mountainous highlands surrounding the area, including glaciers. It focused on a global and regional approach. My assessment described the over 100-year cooperation between Peru and Bolivia, as well as international involvement. It also involved an adaptive management approach, as during the 100-year history there were many failures and they had to reassess and replan. And one of the most recent changes is they are moving to, as I mentioned earlier, a collaborative approach to involve other stakeholders. Finally, the last course I'd like to discuss was the Global Environmental Change course. And this course was perhaps the most interesting in the program as it focused on a central theme, climate change, and related well to my work life with its study of global effects of climate change across a broad range of topics. These topics included water and sanitation, agriculture, crop failure, forests and tropical ecosystems, endangered species habitat fragmentation and extinction, national security, foreign policy, and several others, human health. And once again, much of the decision making was focused on a collaborative approach involving many different individuals. This is the quick summary of my learning experience here at APUS, and I hope you enjoy the presentation. Thank you.